I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it 10,000. Things done got real nasty when it comes down to this Lil Tjay and Offset situation, because it's no longer in the hands of the state. You got to understand, things level up at a rapid rate when they feel like they're not getting what they're looking for, because some of these guys have a bad history, and it'll soon catch up with you, because when it comes to this Lil Tjay and Offset situation, the FBI is now involved. Yeah, a higher level of law enforcement is involved. It's no longer in the hands of the state, y'all. This is in the hands of God. Because when the FBI, when the feds is on you, they on you. Lil Tjay might be done out here, y'all. Let's talk about it.
This is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Oh, this is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Hey, this is Harlem legend, no cap. Harlem legend TV, we the realest on the screen. Breaking down the culture, keeping everything clean. Hip-hop stories raw, nothing in between. From the block to the world, we chasing a dream. I see the world through a lens so wide. Every hood story, every truth they hide. I'm the pulse of the block where the truth resides. Harlem Legend TV where the realness abides. Harlem Legend TV where the realness abides. Harlem Legend TV where the realness abides.
Yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy E-O-U, aka the Harlem Legend, man. If you're new to the channel, if you're old to the channel, please hype this video up. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you tell a friend, E-O-U is back at it again, y'all. Because this one right here is nasty work, and it's only going to get worse for Lil Tjay. Now, we all understand. You heard these guys been beefing forever. Offset, Lil Tjay. Lil Tjay feels like Offset owes him $10,000 allegedly. You heard? Because we all know Offset has been suffering from a bad gambling addiction. So we know it went down in a Florida casino. Let's not forget, in April 2026, Lil Tjay was arrested in Hollywood, Florida, in connection with an altercation involving fellow rapper Offset. While he was booked at the Broward County Jail, he was charged with disorderly conduct, affray, and operating a vehicle without a license, rather than new gun charges. His attorney, Don Florio, clarified that he did not have a weapon during this specific incident. So he kind of got away. You heard? Yeah. Lil Tjay kind of got away. They put out his mugshot. Hey, let's call it what it is, y'all. And look, he got released, in which I felt like he was saying too much. He basically called Offset a rat, and pay attention to this, y'all.
Thing I seen was Offset looking at me like this. Yo, that shot me. That shot me. La is a rat. I don't do no damn fighting.
Man, you just want to tell us what happened?
Did I shoot? Crazy.
They're saying you were disorderly.
Did
Outside
he
the
put
casino,
his
there's a
hands
fight
on
near
you
the
first?
valet.
Smack the out of Offset. He would never play with me like that in his life.
Does somebody owe you money?
Ask Offset.
He owe you money?
Ask Offset.
I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes you can do a bit too much, especially when you just got over the hump. Well, this guy stays in trouble. It's nothing new for a Lil Tjay to get wrapped up in some guns or something like that. But at the end of the day, the FBI has released new photos and details regarding the Offset shooting investigation. According to FBI, the suspects attempted to rob Offset outside a Florida casino when he was shot in the leg. So they're releasing the pictures of this man. I mean, this is the FBI. Look, this is not your local authorities. This is not regular police riding around in the street. You heard? We got to be honest here, y'all. The FBI is involved. You heard? And they got all the pictures. They got everything they need. Pay attention to what's going on in this Offset and Lil Tjay case. Pay attention, y'all.
Miami team have just released new details and photos on the suspects and the shooting of the Migos rapper. Let's take a look at the pictures we're getting. Agents say a big group of people assaulted Offset when one of the suspects pulled out a gun and shot him. You can actually see two of the suspects in the photos right here on your screen. This particular photo, you can see the confrontation agents say led up to the shooting. And here's a closer look at the moments leading up. Agents say after one of the suspects opened fire, they tried to remove his watch, but did not end up taking it. The suspects took off in two Chevrolet SUVs. One of them is a gray Chevy Tahoe. And here's a look at both SUVs. The other is a black Suburban. Agents say the driver in the Suburban headed toward Hollywood while the Tahoe went to Miami. The shooting happened in the valet area of the Hard Rock Casino. This was on April 6th. Offset recently speaking out about getting shot, posting on Instagram and thanking his supporters. The FBI is now asking people to come forward if you recognize the suspects, the SUVs, or if you have any information on the shooting.
I gotta keep it real. It's different when the FBI is on your head, because at the end of the day, we got to break this down when it comes to Lil Tjay and why the FBI is most likely involved. Yeah, hey, look, I got to be real. Federal investigators asking the public for help in identifying the suspects who assaulted Offset last Monday night outside the Seminole Hard Rock in Hollywood. Throughout the assault, a single shot was fired into Offset's leg before an unsuccessful attempt to remove the rapper's watch following the shooting. Officers detained two people, but law enforcement hasn't shared evidence directly tying either one to the shooting. One of the people detained was Lil Tjay. He was arrested in connection with an altercation that occurred before the shooting. He was charged with disorderly conduct and operating a vehicle without the valid license. His lawyer, Dawn in Florida, Lil Tjay did not have a gun, was not charged with any weapons or, well, this is why Lil Tjay might have just dug a hole for himself, right? Because if you look at some of his past situations, a lot of them involve weaponry, guns, things that he have no license to even be involved in. Think about it. Lil Tjay, Tiona Jaden Miret has faced several gun-related charges, particularly between 2020 and 2023. Most notably, he had 3 separate gun-related arrests within 5 months of 2023 alone. So this dude just don't get it. And when you hang around guns long enough, things are bound to happen. Let's go to December 2020 in Brooklyn. Arrested following a traffic stop where officers reportedly smelled marijuana and discovered 4 loaded handguns in the vehicle. Now, you know in New York City, you can't have no gun. He was charged with criminal possession of a weapon, but he got out of that somehow because look at this. January 2023, the Bronx. Arrested on his way to a music video shoot with Ice Spice. Police stopped his SUV and found 2, that's 6. Found 2 loaded firearms leading to the charge of felony criminal possession of a weapon. Look at this, y'all. It don't stop there. This dude don't seem to get it. Charged with 3 counts of second-degree unlawful possession of a weapon stemming from June 22 incident where he was shooting where he was a shooting victim. Police discovered 3 handguns hidden in a vehicle during the court-approved search following the 2022 shooting. This kid, look, I ain't gonna lie. This nigga like Iron Man. He's one of the first guys I know to get out of all of this. I guess money can get you over for quite some time until it finally catches up with you. Listen to this. Manhattan arrest for waving what appeared to be a firearm from a moving vehicle sunroof. His lawyer stated it was a prop gun for a music video. He was charged with 4th-degree criminal possession of a weapon, reckless endangerment, and obstructing governmental administration. This kid just doesn't seem to get it. And now it's finally caught up. And I guarantee you, when one of these guys, two of these guys, I'm not saying they're going to snitch, but they're going to link Lil Tjay to it just because they know he had an online splat. You heard you had an online splat with Offset. And allegedly, according to sources, Lil Tjay sent his people to go handle that business. So at the end of the day, this might get very nasty. The FBI is on the case now, y'all. Yeah, Lil Tjay not looking like he gonna come up out of this, y'all. I gotta be real. You only can get over but for so long. I was surprised when he got caught this time he got out. Yeah, he's lucky to walk out of a Florida prison, a Florida jail. Because at this point, he's just giving off demon vibes. You heard? And I mean, at the end of the day, they would look at him as the problem, right? Right? All these guns, and they look at Lil Tjay as the one that's committing all the problems out here. Look, man, I don't make the news. I just break the news down. Y'all get down in my comment section and let me know. Yo, it's your boy E or you, aka the Harlem Legend, man. Is Lil Tjay going to jail? Because I know he has a plethora of open cases right now. Offset, I'm not going to say he told because the camera's told. I guarantee the camera seen him jump out of Lil Tjay's van or whatever they was in, whatever Sprinter they in. Yo, it's cameras all around the casino. I don't even understand how they even went this far. But like I said, if you keep guns around you long enough, somebody is bound to get popped with one of them motherfuckers. It is what it is. Somebody bound to get hit. And it happened to be Offset. But will Lil Tjay survive this whole situation? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. This is a whole nother level of law enforcement now. Think about it, y'all. The FBI's involved. They're putting out pictures. You heard they want this guy bad. Yeah, a guy that was with Lil Tjay. In all Lil Tjay little situations, might have just finally caught up with him. He might be done out here. Just a matter of time, y'all. Salute.
My Miami team have just released new details and photos on the suspects and the shooting of the Migos rapper. Let's take a look at the pictures we're getting. Agents say a big group of people assaulted Offset when one of the suspects pulled out a gun and shot him. You can actually see two of the suspects in the photos right here on your screen. This particular photo, you can see the confrontation agents say led up to the shooting. And here's a closer look at the moments leading up. Agents say after one of the suspects opened fire, they tried to remove his watch, but did not end up taking it. The suspects took off in two Chevrolet SUVs. One of them is a gray Chevy Tahoe. And here's a look at both SUVs. The other is a black Suburban. Agents say the driver in the Suburban headed toward Hollywood while the Tahoe went to Miami.